In the last video, I let a challenge for you to make the login, and I hope you did. I will construct the login here, but first I saw that I have made a mistake inside this UI here, because we need to not the if we are in the register UI, you need to press this button and it will if you are it will let you to the login. So here, instead of being register, it will be login. And inside here we write login and OK. We can put bold here, bold, and we'll put bold here too, just to keep the same style. Now we can duplicate this register. We can hide this for a moment and call it this one, the of login. Open and remove the repass, because here we just need the name and password. And repass, remove it too, and take all these elements. Rearrange it. Like this. Okay, it's beautiful. And here in the login, now is called register. And the text is register too. Okay, now it's beautiful. We can let the login here. And just to be a little more organized, let's create a big text here. We'll call it login. Call it login text. And close the login, make the same in the register. I'll just make it a little bigger. Take everybody, push down, and create a new text here. Call it register text. And inside here, register. Okay, much better now. And we'll set the login as default. Inside the login folder, we create a script called login user. Opa. Let it compile. I could make the same the functions inside login to be inside the register, but to be more organized and for you to future consulting this code and be more easy, we can make like this. I open, and we can take Ctrl A, Ctrl C, Ctrl A again, Ctrl V, and you can change it to login and remove the password. We don't need to compare the password here. One thing I saw that I did it in the last video was to see if the password text is empty too. So if it is empty, need to put the information here. So let me do this here too, and with the password, if it's okay, just to be more precise. Of course, in the register will not be register, will be login, and here will be login. We already have this set up in the Postman, as you saw in the first videos. The register here, we can take the login, paste it here. Let's see the code inside the login. Inside the login, we just need the email and the password to make the confirmation. So we don't need the name here to be received. We can remove it. And this will be called login. Here too, can remove this one. And here we can pass a message. No, let this here, because we already have the message coming from the login. Or not, we just send. We are just sending back the user, but we can send a message here too. But I will send the message here. We don't need the user here, so we'll send welcome back to the game. So in the future we can show this messaging on the UI. And I will so it's simple like that. You just need to set this variable inside the Unity. So go to the UI, login, and put the login user here. We can drag the name input. Let's remove the register that is not needed here inside the login, the email, and the password. Inside the enter button, we drag the login, and enter. And in the register, we can make this and take the register, go to game, set active bool, and make it to true, and make more one, and drag the login game object and set it to false. We need to make the same for the login button here. We drag the register game object, set it to false, but this we drag the login game object, set it to true. Okay, we can save. Let's make the first test here just in the register. Now let me run the server first. So let me open git bash, make no daemon index.js. Server is connected and listen and connect to the database. Then we can try to log in. Just maximize this window here, and we can see if we can register. We can log in, register. Okay, it's working, but we already have a user, so it will be user. These buttons are very strange right now. I don't know why. And add users.com. Oh, I don't. User01. The email is user01@users.com, and password is 123456. Enter. And here we receive the message, welcome back to the game. This is good for us, so we are connected. Just to see if it is really working, let's take the message from the backend. Is www.downloadHandlerText, so you can see the text for now is much better because we are receiving these texts from the server, so we can see that it's working really, not just some strange text here, because it can be faked. So user01, user01 at users.com, and 123456. Enter. And yes, we have received the ID, email, name, user, and password. Of course, the password here is being shown, but in the future we can hide it with cryptography. Doesn't matter for now. This is it for this video. I hope you could make this code work for you, and it's very simple. So if you like the video, give a like to the video, subscribe to the channel, because I saw that you are watching the videos but you are not subscribed. So I will see you in the next video, and try to become my Patreon, because in my Patreon page I have all the files from these projects and the future projects that you can get for a small price. So if you can help me and become my Patreon, I will help you too, and it will be very great. I will be very glad. So I see you in the next one. Cheers.